Why lost items in Japan are always returned, and why they're not in other countries. Losing something valuable can be a nightmare scenario for anyone, but in Japan, it's not as scary as it might be in other countries. In Japan, lost items are almost always returned to their rightful owners, regardless of the value or location of the loss. This trend has become a defining feature of Japanese culture, and it raises the question, why are lost items in Japan always returned, while they're not in other countries? The answer lies in Japan's deeply ingrained sense of communal responsibility and respect for others. Japanese society places a high value on collective well-being, and individuals are expected to act in ways that benefit the community as a whole. This ethos is reflected in the concept of selfless hospitality, which is central to Japanese culture. One manifestation of this communal spirit is the Japanese practice of lost and found services. Lost and found offices are ubiquitous throughout the country, and they're staffed by public officials who are trained to handle lost items in a timely and responsible manner. When someone finds a lost item, they're encouraged to turn it into the nearest lost and found office, where it will be cataloged, stored, and made available for retrieval by the owner. Moreover, the Japanese are taught from a young age to prioritize the feelings and needs of others. In schools, children are taught the importance of honesty, integrity, and responsibility, and they're encouraged to return lost items to their rightful owners. This emphasis on moral education has helped to create a society that places a high value on honesty and integrity. In contrast, many other countries have a more individualistic approach to life, and people are often more focused on their own needs and desires. This can lead to a lack of concern for others, including the rightful owners of lost items. Furthermore, in some countries, the legal and social consequences for failing to return lost items are less severe, which can make it easier for people to justify keeping found items for themselves. The consequences of a lack of communal responsibility can be significant. In some countries, the theft of lost items is a serious problem, and it can create a sense of distrust and animosity among members of the community. Conversely, the high rate of lost item returns in Japan fosters a sense of trust and security, which contributes to a higher quality of life for all. In conclusion, the practice of returning lost items is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, and it reflects the country's strong sense of communal responsibility and respect for others. By prioritizing the well-being of the community over individual desires, the Japanese have created a society that values honesty, integrity, and responsibility. This serves as a model for other countries to emulate, as we strive to create more harmonious and cohesive communities.